Hey, it's Punch Drunks Boxing. So Tyson Fury does a short interview after the Anthony Joshua Dubois fight, where he basically states the obvious. Usyk took his virginity. He popped his cherry, so to speak. And yeah, Tyson Fury was undefeated. He came in playing around. Like if you see, I watched this fight at least 6 times, and not the highlights, the full fight. And tactically, he took the first 3 rounds off, and I think he was trying to adjust to Usyk's speed. But after the fifth, probably the fourth round, Tyson Fury was taking over the fight. He was actually hurting him to Usyk's body, which has always been like an Achilles heel to Usyk. He always gets hurt there in the body, and he always plays it off like he was a low blow. But he was hitting with some. Tyson Fury was hitting with some massive body shots. He got him with some uppercuts. He was taking over that fight. A lot of people act like, oh, Usyk was, he was just dominating, and he wasn't. He had him on Queer Street, but I think that was Tyson Fury's fight to lose. He was he wasn't taking it serious. I'm not making excuses for Tyson Fury. I'm speaking objectively. I like both fighters, but I noticed once he was getting hurt, there was a moment in the corner where Usyk's people, he was kissing the cross and trying to pump himself up in between rounds. And I noticed once Usyk planted his feet, he kept hitting him with the over the top left hook. And once Tyson Fury it looked like he broke his nose. Like he got his nose busted open. I don't know if it was the 7th round. After that, he was basically done. He was kept pawing at his nose. He was dripping blood, and then he kept catching him with the same punch because Fury he has almost like a Philly shell, but he kept dropping. He's used to fighting taller fighters, and he drops his shoulder, and every time he would back up like do a shoulder roll, he was getting cracked with the same punch, and that's when he had him. He was out on his feet, and he recovered. Well, it was a close fight, closer than what people talk about, but it was a close fight. And Usyk, I think he pulled it off. It was probably a tied even until Usyk got that knockdown. But I think Tyson Fury. I think the second I won't bet my life, but I might bet $10 that I know I'm cheap, but I think Fury's gonna knock Usyk out. I don't think he's gonna play around, and I think he's gonna knock him out this time around because he could have any time he wanted to the first fight. And the thing is, I don't think he had motivation. He's already been undisputed champion before. He came out of retirement to prove to himself that he can. Wilder was talking a lot of shit, so he proved to himself that he can beat Wilder and still be a top contender in the heavyweight division. And now I think this is going to be the motivation that he needs, that he took that L. This is going to be the motivation to knock Usyk out. And I think that's what's going to happen.